What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Marlon back with another YouTube video. Thank you guys so much for tuning back in. If you haven't done so yet, please make sure to leave a like, comment, share, subscribe. Really anything that helps the channel grow. It also helps the algorithm and it makes it just overall massive difference. In today's video, as you guys see in the title, we will be reviewing the Yeezy Gap Round Jackets. I was able to get my hands on them during the December 16th restock that happened. I was able to get two colorways, so I'm gonna talk about a couple things such as the sizing and the fit, the price, are they worth it, and also overall just the material. I'm not going to be showing how I styled these jackets in this video. I'm probably going to do a separate video, but overall I'll talk about how I plan on styling them. So if that's something that interests you, definitely stay tuned. We're going to go into the intro and we'll be right back. So as we all know, these Yeezy Gap Round Jackets came out, I think, if I'm not mistaken, around last summer. I completely missed the pre-order that had happened. So when it did come back in stock on December 16th, I decided to pick up two colors. I went with the blue and the black. I didn't get the red because I felt like it was a little bit overkill and I feel like it's a little bit too loud for me. So I just went with those two colors. I'm actually glad I did because these jackets actually have different materials. So it's kind of nice to have both so I can kind of compare and contrast in the same video. It's going to make it easier for you guys to kind of pick and choose what you want if you do decide to get your hands on these. I wanted to wear one of the jackets for the video, but they make a lot of noise when you have them on, so I'd rather not do it. But before I get into the actual content of the video, I did want to talk about the overall experience while copying these jackets. So I found out through the Instagram page, Yeezy Gap. I found out like the day before. I go on the website and I'm able to to place in my order, but I was expecting it to be a lot more difficult to cop them, and that's something that I really like about Yeezy Gap, is that they've made the items so accessible, whether it's the jackets, whether it's the hoodies, if you actually want them. And if you're paying attention to the news, you actually can. And I think that's so dope because, I'm seeing so many people rock their jackets in their own way, and I love it. I think that's what fashion is about. It's not about like exclusivity and only the influencers having the jackets or any type of clothes or shoes, whatever. I think everyone should be able to have access to them, and then they get to choose how they want to rock it. We shouldn't all try to rock it the same way. We should all add our own personality to it. So yeah, shout out to Yeezy Gap for that. Let's talk about the price point. I live in Canada, so for me the price point is different than in the US. These jackets retail for $200 US. So in Canada it was $280. So personally, I feel like it's a decent price. It just sucks that because we're in Canada, we kind of get screwed over, because I really feel like they shouldn't be worth $280. To me, that's more of like a $220, but I think $200 US makes more sense than $280 Canadian, but I think overall it's a pretty good price for a jacket. The resale will be higher for sure, but I think the good thing about resale is that right now, since they've made these jackets so accessible, you don't have to pay so much for these jackets. I think the resale price is going for about retail, plus probably the fees from StockX or GOAT or wherever else you decide to cop this jacket at. What happened with these is that a lot of people got their sizes wrong. There's probably a lot of people trying to sell them or maybe swap them. So you can definitely get your hands on them for a cheaper price. Probably pay about retail or maybe a little bit extra, but it won't be too crazy. You won't go broke over them, so that's pretty good. Now when it comes to the material, that's where it's a difference. So let me bring out these jackets. Let's start with the blue one. The color is like a very vibrant blue, but it's not like a Nipsey blue, it's not like the Yeezy Gap hoodies. It's a little bit lighter than that. Still very bright though. This jacket is 100% nylon, so it's very lightweight. When you put it on, like, it doesn't weigh heavy on you. You have like these strings that you can use to basically make the waist slimmer, I guess, like closer to the body. But overall, this jacket is like very oversized. The only negative side is that you can't close it. I think it would have been nice to be able to close it, but I think they did this because they wanted to be like a statement piece. It's like a layering piece. So that's really how they want us to wear it. So that's why there's no basically zipper. But I think when you go back to the price point, I think it would have been worth a little bit more of the price had you been able to close it. Because for a guy like me that lives in Canada where it gets really cold in winter, right now, like we're having such a cold month in January, there's no way I can really wear this jacket right now because it's just way too cold. That's the only downside to it. But overall, I think it looks really good. Even if it's bad that you can't close it, it is a nice look. Personally, I'm gonna have to wait to be able to rock this, so this will be more of like a fall, maybe beginning of winter, end of winter, and spring jacket. So the black one feels more heavyweight. When I put it on, I felt like it it weighed more, and the material is completely different. The blue is 100% nylon. This is actually cotton. They said they put a coating on it. It's definitely a heavier material, and you feel the difference when you have it on. It also feels a lot warmer than the blue one. The blue one really feels light. It's almost like a thick windbreaker. For this one, it feels more like a coat. One thing I really like overall is just the matte finish. The black one is definitely easier to wear. This is more of like an everyday jacket that you can really put on with anything, while the blue one is more of a statement piece, you know? You're gonna be very noticeable with the blue one because of obviously the way it looks, like the oversized look, and the color, and also the shine of the material, while the black one is a lot more seamless, you know, very easy to just pair with other colors in a bunch of outfits. Besides that, what you see is there's the little Yeezy Gap logo, which I think is really dope. It's very small. I like that they don't put anything, like they just make the clothes uniform, I guess. It really helps in making the clothes seem very easy to wear, you know? So now let's talk about the sizing and fit, because I feel like that's what most people care about, and that's something that you actually should know. So personally, I'm 6'1", 205, so usually the jackets that I get are in size extra large. So I just followed suit and got extra large for these. But you definitely want to change your size for these. I actually got these in the house about like maybe 2 weeks ago. When I took them out, like my girl was looking at me open up the boxes, and she, man, the look she gave me when I put them on, and like she saw how oversized it was. Like she even said, like, I'm not even gonna say anything, I'm just gonna leave my comments to myself, because she was trying to roast me bad, I'm not gonna lie, you know? At the time, I don't know, I was a little bit insecure about the sizing. These jackets are made to be worn oversized, but I feel like most people, like, they want to wear oversized, but to some extent extra large is pretty big on me. Like, it's very oversized. At the beginning I was a little bit scared and concerned, and like I didn't know if I should return it, but I actually tried it on with a bunch of different outfits, like wearing it with a hoodie, t-shirt, things like that, to kind of compare the look, and it's grown on me. I'm actually starting to like this extra large look. I think I'm wearing it as it's intended to be worn, but I get that most people want it to fit like a regular jacket, so that I guess they can wear it more often. I think that's what I'm getting from most people. So what I suggest personally is I think you should size down. I think if I had to go through the experience again and purchase these jackets, I would have gone with a size large instead of extra large. I feel like the size large would have been a little bit better. It would have been a little bit more cropped. The arms would have been a little bit better as well. Overall, I think it's the size I should have gone with, but I'm not mad at the extra large, you know? So it all depends on what you want to get. Take your true to size and just go one size down. One thing that I find really interesting about these jackets is that any size technically should fit you. It's all about how you want it to fit, you know, and how you want to wear it. So me being 6'1" and 205, I can probably still pull off like a size medium. Maybe not a small and extra small, because that's a bit too small, right? But I can probably still pull off a size medium. It all depends on how you want to fit, like how you want to wear it too. The way I'm wearing my jackets right now, because of the size like extra large, it's gonna fit more of like a puffer coat, which I'm cool with. You know, I live in Canada, it's cold, so I'm cool with that. But some people actually want their jackets to fit more like a bomber jacket, right? So if that's the case, you want to go a bit smaller. So a size medium for me will probably fit like a bomber jacket. It's going to be cropped. It's still going to fit, but it's going to look like that. When you're wearing it, it's going to go higher, maybe like at my rib cage level to hip level. That's where it would fit. A large would be a bit longer, but still, you know, I think it would have been the perfect happy medium. But overall, all three sizes will still fit on me, you know. Now, I don't suggest you go more than 2 sizes down, you know, because guys, I came across this picture of Karl Anthony Towns, and he looked like he got a size, I don't know, probably a size smaller medium, and he's like damn near 7 feet. So don't do that, man. That shit looked terrible. I'm not gonna lie. No hate to him, but honestly, I'm like, bro, you cannot be getting such a small size. It just doesn't look right. The arms, it was too small. At his size, you should be probably getting an extra large for sure, you know. So you gotta know how you want it to fit, but yeah, max 2 sizes down. And then if you want to go up, which I don't really recommend, I'd say maybe 1 size up, but even that is way too much. It's gonna look like a balloon, honestly. People say that these look like trash bags. I think it all depends on what size you get. If you go way too big, it probably will look like that. But if you get the right size, I think these jackets look really good, man. Really, really good. That's my advice for the sizing. Just go 1 size down, you should be happy. So last thing I want to talk about is the jacket worth the price. And I think to answer that question, it all depends on the color you get. All these jackets are equally as fire, especially the 2 colors that I got. I think they're both equally as fire. The blue one, because of like how shiny it is and like the fact that it's more of like a statement piece, you know, and just overall the way it looks. And the black one for being, I guess, you know, more timeless, and also the fact that, you know, there's a matte finish to it, heavier in terms of like the thickness and just the material. and the fact that it's just easier to wear. Both of these jackets are equally as fire for different reasons. It all depends on what you're looking for. But I think the black one to me is definitely worth the price more than the blue one. You just get more bang for your buck for the black one. Easier to wear with more colors. Overall, just a better look, so easier to blend in with your fits. So I would say the black one is, yeah, probably worth the $200 price point. Now, the blue one to me, I think would be like, it would be better suited at like maybe 180. Do I regret getting them? Nope. You know, I'm very happy with my decision. If I had to do it again, maybe I would get a size down, but I'm fine with the size that I got. I can't wait to wear it. You know, right now it's way too cold, so I really wanted to take some pictures with it, but I'm gonna have to wait a little bit. But I think overall, man, I'm just very satisfied. And, you know, shout out to Yeezy Gap for, you know, allowing us to experience a fashion as it should be and as it's intended, you know, with everyone basically being able to have access to the clothes. That's what it's about, you know. I actually just got 2 of the colors of the Yeezy Gap Perfect hoodies. I actually took black and blue, so I cannot wait to get these at the house. You know, it's gonna be dope. I'm really looking forward to doing like these layering outfits and just wearing everything together. It's gonna be really fire. But overall, these are my thoughts about these jackets. I think they're definitely a great piece to have in your closet. If you're not scared to try something different, you should go for them. If you're someone that tends to kind of want to, I guess, have a more simple look, you may not like these as much, you know. But I think anyone that really likes fashion, that's really passionate about it, these are a must-have, to be honest. You know, if you can't get your hands on them, man, whether it's the secondary market, you know, StockX, Go, or any of those resale platforms, or, you know, if you can find someone that can sell it to you, I think it's definitely good copy. You won't regret it. And me personally, I'm excited to have them, and I'm excited to rock these. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. Thank you guys so much for tuning back in. Like I said, leave a like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm gonna be doing another video where I show you guys how I personally styled them, because I feel like I want to go into more details. Thank you guys for always tuning back in. Really appreciate the support. My name is Marlon, and I'll see you guys next time.